It's no surprise that Jersey has high taxes, but there's a secret list of towns that I have that are my go-tos when somebody needs to make the most for their money and save on property taxes. Today, I'm going to show you 5 towns in New Jersey, all that have a median home value over $750,000, but lower property taxes than you'd probably expect, so that you can identify the spot that gets you the best bang for your buck. Hi, I'm DJ Tenhove, and I've been a realtor since 2008. My team and I have helped thousands of people just like you buy their first house, upgrade to their dream house, or downsize inside or outside of New Jersey to get closer to their family, with hundreds of repeat clients and 5-star reviews to prove it. Okay, so we're talking taxes today, and because of that, I need to give you a brief disclaimer. I am not a CPA, a tax accountant, or a tax attorney. When it comes to taxes and accounting, make sure you consult with a licensed professional. And it's also important to know that we're shooting this video in April of 2023. So the tax rates that we're going to reference today are from 2022 or 2023. All right, first on our list is Saddle River. Saddle River is this idyllic, picturesque town in northern New Jersey, and it sits about 35 minutes outside of Manhattan. Like a lot of towns in Bergen County, it's got amazing schools and gorgeous houses. But the reason Saddle River makes our list today is because the property tax rate in that town is only 0.994, which is actually lower than it was 5 years ago. And considering the average lot size in the town is 2 acres, that means you get a lot of space for your money. That doesn't mean it's cheap to live there. The average home value in Saddle River is about $2.2 million. But the point here to take home is the tax savings, because that same $2.2 million spent in nearby Ramsey would cost you almost triple in taxes. You're talking close to $60,000 there compared to $20,000 in Saddle River, and you get a larger piece of land. Number 2 on our list is Mountainside. Towns like Chatham, Summit, Short Hills, Westfield get a lot of press for being great towns and being easily accessible on the Midtown direct train to the city. But Mountainside is one you don't hear much about, and I think you probably should. It literally sits on a mountain range in Union County, New Jersey, and because of that, some of the properties actually get a view of the New York City skyline. Like a lot of the quaint towns here in the Garden State, it has that small town feel. People keep their yards tidy and their grass green. I personally love the fact that there's such a unique mix of styles and architecture throughout the town, which makes it feel a whole lot more interesting than some of the newer developments you see around the Garden State or across the country that just kind of lack character because every house looks the same. Although the town is relatively small, it has a busy business district, which means it has lower than average property taxes. Compared to a lot of those towns I mentioned that get a lot more attention, Mountainside's property taxes are a steal at 1.997%. And although the town doesn't have its own train station, when you're buying a house here, you tend to get a discount on the price because of that. And Westfield train station is literally a few minutes away. The average home value in Mountainside is about $700,000, which makes it the best deal on our list here today. And for about $14,000 in property taxes, on average you'll get a 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath ranch that sits on about a third of an acre. Number 3 on our list is Montvale. I grew up in northern New Jersey really close to Montvale, and I spent a lot of my childhood playing sports there. Montvale's a really cool place to grow up. Like most of the towns in Bergen County, it has that main street with a small, quaint downtown area. It also is a place where kids can ride their bikes to their friends' houses or to the field. About the only bad thing I could say about Montvale is their high school. I'm just kidding. I went to Pascack Valley, which is the rival school of Pascack Hills, which is the high school for Montvale, and it's a great high school. There are some gorgeous multi-million-dollar homes in Montvale, but you don't need to spend that kind of money in order to break into the town. The average home value in Montvale is closer to Mountainside at $750,000. That'll buy you a 4-bedroom, 2.5-bath, colonial, or maybe a Cape Cod, if you can find it. The town's pretty small, so inventory here can get pretty tight, but there's also a ton of townhome complexes and new construction developments that make it a really popular destination for first-time buyers. The tax rate in this town is 2.47%, so pretty average for Bergen County, but considering the great schools, the tons of restaurants and cafes, a train station in town, and the lower than average entry price point to get in, I think Montvale's a bargain. Number 4 on our list is one you might not have heard of, Mountain Lakes. Although it sits a little bit further west, this one's almost always at the top of the list for young families who are willing to be a little bit further away from the city because it has an excellent school district. It's usually near the top of the list for the entire state. And like its name suggests, it's in the mountains and it has lakes. So if you're an outdoor person, this is definitely a place to check out. It's awesome for hiking, camping, biking, fishing. And one of my favorite things to do during the summer is to go watch the kids sailing the boats on the lake Or in the fall when the leaves start to change color, this is one of the coolest spots to see it. A little bit bigger than Montvale, the average lot size here is about half an acre. And for about $800,000, you'll get a 3 or 4 bedroom colonial on that size piece of property. But if you love it here and you decide to upgrade, you've got plenty of more expensive options here, with new builds that run $2.5 million and up, especially if you're on the lake itself. The tax rate's 2.71%, which again is pretty average for Morris County in this situation. But when you factor in the schools, the community, the scenery, and its own train station, you get a lot for that money. Number 5 on our list is Colts Neck. Make sure to check out my next video that I shot specifically about what it's like living in Colts Neck and all the benefits you get for one of the lowest property tax rates in all of central New Jersey. So now you have 5 of the best towns in New Jersey that also happen to have lower than average property taxes and why they should be at the top of your list. If you're looking to move to New Jersey from outside the state, click the link below to set up a call with me and my team. We'll help you narrow down the list and find you exactly the place you're looking for.